Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Period Cube, Shackles of Amadeus. We're on Radius's route, and we've sort of been, somewhat kidnapped by our brother and Hiroya. Maybe Hiroya? We're not really sure. It might just be a facsimile. And as you can see, Puyo Puyo has popped up. Before we jump into the show, I would like to remind you all that Rob is also reading this on his channels, so for an alternate reading and other routes, please visit his channel at Bromatic Gaming, link in the description and the cards. But for now, let us pursue our darling Radius again. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
Puyo Puyo wants to know about you. Talk to me, Puyo. You don't want to, Puyo?
Not really. I want to get out of here. I wonder if he's just being nice. Embarrassment struck, thinking I was bothering him when I just met him. What should I start with?
Let's see, Puyo. I want to hear how you got to World V, Puyo.
I told Puyo Puyo all that had happened until then. How Hiroya and I were looking for Shiki. How I got sucked into World V when I tried to start a new game. How I became separated from Hiroya, and how Radius helped me.
Radius? He's the player that has the Shadow's Edge, Puyo.
You know him?
I told you earlier, Puyo. Puyo Puyo is one smart intel, Puyo. But he did make a good decision, Puyo. Making you join his party and clearing the mission himself isn't something you could just come up with, Puyo.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Radius, I think I would have died.
I see, Puyo. That's a pretty great point, Puyo.
What do you mean?
Don't mind me, Puyo. So, I want to hear more, Puyo.
Puyo Puyo urged me to talk, so I continued to tell him the rest of what happened. I wonder how Radius is doing. I wonder if he's still in the real world. As I talked to Puyo Puyo, I couldn't help but think about that. What happened when I collapsed? Not only did I bother him in World V, but also in real life.
Do you want to get back there, Puyo?
What?
You want to say sorry to Radius, Puyo?
Yes, I do. He told you to stop saying sorry to him. I want to apologize to Radius, and I want to talk to him more. I have so much I want to tell him, but I can never seem to find the words.
You're thinking of him so much, yet he's so oblivious, Puyo.
No. When I see him, I'm either in danger or I don't have enough time. If only I could be with him longer.
Then go back to the real world, Puyo.
Huh? What do you mean, go back?
You'll be in this room for a while, Puyo. Why don't you go spend this time talking to him, Puyo?
But if I'm here, I can't accept any special quests.
No need to worry, Puyo. Puyo Puyo can use his magic, Puyo.
Oh, thanks, Puyo Puyo. I get free quest time. Huh?
A gift for a hardworking girl, Puyo.
This is nepotism. Puyo Puyo, who are you?
Puyo Puyo is always on the side of justice, and you. Have fun, Puyo.
Justice and me, huh? Oh, this does feel the same as traveling to and from the real world. But how could he do such a thing? Huh? I guess Rei's in the real world a lot, because he must, complete a lot of quests, huh? What? This is not the real world. Where am I? You're...
Do you remember me?
Of course I do. When we were being chased by the jaws in the forest, he showed us the way. Thanks to you, we were able to escape from the jaws of death. Thank you.
No need to say thank you to me. We did so many bad things to you guys.
Bad things? Natsu, what's happening?
There's no time. I want to explain things to you, but I don't know when I can speak with you next. If he notices, I may not be able to see you anymore.
He?
Please, I want you to stop the period cube.
How? What's the period cube?
If I can prepare, it should...
Huh? Huh? What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Natsu! It sounded like he was trying to tell me something, but it was blurred by static. Wait! As he disappeared, I saw his lips move, and I felt like I recognized what he was trying to say. He said, please. Huh? Is this where Rei took me? I snapped back and I was laying in a bed, in a room that didn't look familiar. How is there a bed in here? This looks like a living room to me. Was that a dream? But I remember it so clearly. I can't believe it could have been a dream. His body, his expression, his voice. I want you to stop the period cube. What is the period cube? And I thought I was in the hospital.
What, you woke up already?
Oh, Radius. He told you not to call him that. How many times do you have to tell you that?
Don't call me by that name.
I almost apologized again, but I swallowed those words. Where am I?
My place.
Rei, this is your place?
I couldn't leave you in the hospital, so I brought you here on my bike.
How did he bring me here on his bike when I was unconscious? You're really talented, Rei. Wow, he carried me all the way here? Thank you.
I just wanted to avoid trouble. I didn't do it to save you.
Sure you didn't.
So I'm going to ask you just in case. How long are you over here?
That's the thing, I have no idea.
You should at least check the difficulty level of the special quests.
I didn't really accept the special quest this time, so...
Huh? Then how did you get back here?
I told Rei everything that had happened to me thus far.
Puyo Puyo, that monster sent you here. But how did he do that?
He said it was magic. Right after that, I was immediately sent back, so I don't really know the details.
More than that, I've never seen a room like that inside of the Ark. And no hidden paths either. I've gone pretty far into that dungeon, but it's impossible to do it without fighting.
But it's true. I didn't see a single enemy.
So then Puyo Puyo and your childhood friend are working with the ringleader.
So it seems. What?
That's the only logical explanation for how much they know.
No, but... I wanted to refute it, but I couldn't. Hiraya was acting strange. The fact that he knew the hidden path, how he locked me inside of the room, and of all things he ignored Libera and the members of Forte and forced me into the Ark. It just wasn't like Hiraya. I wonder what happened while we were separated. Yeah, I don't know if he's under duress or if that was an NPC made to look like Hiraya. Or do I just not know the kind of person Hiraya is? But it's hard for me to think that Hiraya plotted everything. I mean, when he got sucked into World V, I was the one who suggested it.
You did?
We were originally looking for my brother, and Hiraya was helping me. I told him everything that had preceded that event, and Rei's face looked stern.
And when you finally reunited with him, he trapped you inside the Ark.
Okay.
If he played the game before, he would have at least known more than you. Then I can only assume that he was sneaking around with his own agenda.
Hiraya, but why would he do that?
Maybe he's doing it for you.
For me?
Maybe he's not explaining things to you because he doesn't want you to know about it. He knows that you're the type of person who would blame herself for everything. I can't take it anymore.
Hiraya.
I finally found you. I never want to put you in danger ever again. This time, for sure. I promise, so...
It's not me. Hiraya's the one blaming himself. He's always been like that. I think he feels responsible for us separating. I was the one who left Hiraya behind.
To me, it feels like you're trying too hard to cover for him out of guilt. No, that's what I want to think.
What?
Never mind. Forget that. Anyway, even if he wasn't behind it, there's no doubt that he knows things.
So then, that means something happened to him while we were separated.
You didn't ask him what happened.
He said he was by himself the whole... Suddenly I felt a pang. I had Radius save me, and I met Libera and Forte. I wasn't alone, and that alone saved me more than I could possibly say. Maybe that was the guilt I felt. While Hiraya was suffering alone, I was always protected, in a safe place. If we were with each other, we could have at least cheered the other on. I can't fault Hiraya if something happened to him during that time.
Hey, you.
Oh, okay.
Is he your boyfriend?
Huh?
That childhood friend of yours, Hiroya, was it? Is he your boyfriend?
Nope. I'm completely free. Available to date gorgeous male models / idols. Why is he asking me that? How should I respond? Tell the truth. He's my friend. It's the same thing. Why do they do this? I really hate it when they give you choices and it's the same thing. He's not my boyfriend or he's my friend. Well, we have to say he's my friend. He's my friend.
You're backing him too much.
But he is my friend. It's the truth. Well, he's a childhood friend. I'd say there's a lot we know about each other. But I haven't really spoken to him in the past few years. Even when we were looking for my brother, we only had enough time to talk about the necessities. I feel like I talk to you a lot more than I talk to him, Rei.
Never mind me for now.
Why did that make you blush so hard? I get the impression Rei's a lonely guy. It's probably that way for a lot of idols.
Sorry for such a weird question. So, what else? Is there anything else that may help uncover the truth?
Anything else?
You're the Almighty. In a way, you're exceptional to the system. Even if you became the Almighty by chance, it's possible you came close to the truth more than any other player.
But I haven't been able to use the power since that time. Oh!
What's the matter?
I met the person that saved us from the jaws of death.
Jaws of death? Yeah, you did mention that. Did you know him from somewhere?
Not at all. Oh yeah, Rei, do you know what the period cube is?
Period cube? Beats me. Never heard of it.
He asked me to stop the period cube. Which helps not at all because we don't know what it is, so we don't know how to stop it.
Stop.
Rei opened up the laptop on his desk and started to type something.
Doesn't seem to be hardware related to the server. Maybe a program name. Damn, there aren't any hits.
I'm sorry. I wish I got more information out of that guy.
You don't have to apologize each time. I wasn't directing that complaint toward you just now.
Okay.
Besides, don't you ever get offended? I mean, I said so much to you.
Oh, do you want me to get offended?
It wasn't even your fault that you got sucked into the game world and logged in as the Almighty, right?
But it's also true that I was useless and caused everyone trouble. I felt really bad that Libera and Forte were so kind to me. Everyone keeps saying not to worry, but they all definitely covered for me. In a world where they would die if they lost, it's not okay for them to risk their lives to protect some stranger. And the same goes for Hiroya as well. At the end of the day, my only choice to not cause Hiroya trouble was to run. But by being separated from him, he ended up feeling more responsible. Because I couldn't do the bare minimum, I hurt him. I want to be better.
You're such an idiot. You're doing the best you can.
What?
You're alive.
Rei.
No matter how high your level is, when you die, you die. That's what's unfair. There's nothing more valuable than being alive.
Rei's hand. It's shaking. Just like in the beginning. Yep, he's got PTSD.
Don't close your eyes. But I don't want to die.
He must be scared of death. That's why he kept saving me when all he had to do was leave me be. I felt him shaking all those times. I saw an emotion he couldn't suppress. I want to touch him. Do it! Do it! I wanted to make him feel warm and safe. Oh, a message. Darn you, phone! I took out my phone and saw a message from my mom. What are you doing for dinner?
What is it? Who's it from?
It's my mother. I should answer. I don't want to worry her, and if I was found collapsed...
I'll take you if you want to go home.
I don't want to go home yet. I want to be with Rei. But I couldn't bring myself to say that. Be brave, Kazuha! What am I thinking of exactly? That I want to touch him? Be with him? Yes! I might die if I don't resolve this World V situation, and yet... The jaws of death were speeding up and spreading across the field. At this rate, we all might die. I might, and Rei too. I don't want to die. I gotta hang in there. I want to go to my brother's place.
You're a missing brother?
Yes, his room might have some kind of hint about his disappearance, and if I'm there, I'll be fine even if I go down.
I get it. Let's go right away.
What?
Thinking of how you could drop on your way there is worrying, so I'll go too.
Oh, okay, thank you. I can be with him a little longer. Hooray! Now flirt a little.
Is the apartment near here?
Yes, it's past that corner.
Damn. An ambulance on the narrow road. I'm a bit thirsty, so let's just park in the lot and wait for it to pass. You get off.
Okay.
Excuse me, make way.
Paramedics came out of the ambulance blocking the road with a stretcher. Is it somebody else from the game in here?
Sorry, this way. Are you the person who called us?
Yes, my coworker who was on a break was acting strange. He's this way. The entrance was filled with spectators.
So the patient is an employee here. Stretcher's coming, please make way.
He was unconscious when you found him?
Yeah, he didn't show up after his break, so I went to check up on him. At first, I thought he had taken a nap and just overslept, but can you tell me what happened to him? From the looks of it, his symptoms seem similar to idiopathic coma.
Idiopathic coma? Rei nodded in response.
He may be a player.
Even here? Well, he shouldn't have gone to work if he was a player.
If he's taken over to the hospital, that means he's not dead yet.
We need to rush or everyone will die.
You wait here.
I wonder what he's doing. Thank you very much. Rei brought back a big bag. The bag is full.
Is your brother's apartment close?
Yes, less than 5 minutes from here.
Then, let's leave the bike here.
Why? Huh? Okay. Why would you abandon your bike at a convenience store? He's not home, just as I thought.
Can I come in?
Yes, of course. But are you sure?
What?
You're helping me now, but aren't you busy with work?
I'm not taking a break. I'm taking a break from work.
Oh, that's right. People think he's hospitalized. Wait. The news said he was hospitalized. That news was today in the real world? Rei, are you sure you don't have to be in the hospital?
No need to concern yourself.
But the people around him would worry.
Forget that. This room sure is clean.
Yeah, my brother's a neat freak.
Neat freak isn't strong enough. Seems like he's not interested in living. Or maybe it's more that he hasn't been coming home to this place very much.
Possible.
It says accessing, huh?
It was like this since I found it.
Then where is he? Do you have any idea where he might go? Well, whatever. Forget that for now. Are you hungry?
What?
I bought some random stuff.
Rei took out the bag from the store and put it onto the table. Yeah, I would think we should need some real-life nourishment. Bread, snacks, juice.
Why are you looking at me all weird?
Oh, I didn't expect this from you.
I get that a lot.
He does, huh? It looks like he's pouting. It was kind of refreshing and I started to laugh. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, that's not it.
I can't get over it when stern guys blush. It's like seeing Saito in Hakuoki blush. Huh?
Anyway, so which one do you want?
He showed me the bag. Then I'll pick this one. Mochi with grape filling. Which is probably actually what he wants for himself. Then I'll pick this one. I chose the grape mochi from the bag. Yep, he did want it. Huh?
Nothing.
You want to share? I wonder if he bought this one to eat himself.
Don't look at me so much. I told you it was nothing.
Okay. I'll have this then. Seems like he wanted to eat it. Share! Rei took out a melon bun from the bag. An idol is eating bread from the store right in front of me.
What? Did you want this instead?
Oh, no. I'll eat this one. Wow, this is delicious. Come to think of it, I hadn't eaten anything in so long. This is so yummy. I'm so happy. What, do I look cute eating?
You sure are a low maintenance date.
Rei.
Sorry, you just ate it so cheerfully.
Rei is laughing. His cool eyes became thin in a soft way, and the end of his mouth curled. So this is how he laughs. Snacks from the market and casual talks. Something about that made it special. I wish this could last forever. But that's impossible. Rei would leave here eventually, and I didn't know when I'd return to World V. I don't want to go back.
And what's the matter? You got quiet.
No, it's nothing.
Then look up. You get like this so quickly.
What?
Why can't you be like this earlier? Let's go outside. Come with me.
Why? I don't think it's safe to go outside. Huh? Where are we going? Rei opened the front door and stared at me. His face looked as if to say, you don't have to come if you don't want to. But I want to be with him. Never mind if I collapse in public. With an idol. I guess he always knows exactly when he's going back. We're at the station. It's crowded. I've gotten used to the scenery in Arcadia. It looks so much busier here. Oh, oops. As I was looking around, I noticed that Rei was already 3 steps ahead of me. I need to stay near him or I'll lose him. But where does he plan on going?
One of the most popular up-and-comers of the year, Rei Aijou!
There's that sexy picture of him again.
Originally a model, he's spreading his beautiful wings and taking off into the music industry, a multi-talented idol. His 3rd album releases next month.
I saw the show here last time. He's so cool.
What are you spacing out for?
This is so weird. The person on the screen over there is standing right in front of me.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Oh, yes, I am.
You don't have to force yourself to watch that thing in front of me.
Huh? But both versions of you are so cool. Both versions of you are cool.
You don't need to flatter me.
Huh? But I'm not trying at all.
It's fine, just stop.
Maybe I offended him. Sorry about that.
No, that's not what I meant. Damn it. It's just embarrassing.
Oh. Oh, is he blushing?
Anyway, let's pick up the pace. We don't have much time.
Time? Where are we going? He doesn't want to tell me. Wait, please! We apologize for the wait. Wow, cool! Are we at the planetarium? What in the world are we doing? We will now take you on a journey to the world of stars. Wow, it's so beautiful! Why are we in the planetarium when we could pass out at any moment? Well, I could. I'm sure he knows where he's going, but... I opened my mouth by instinct, and then quickly shut my mouth with my hands. The planetarium was unexpected. Do you come here often?
Kinda. It's dark here, so I don't have to be bothered by strangers who recognize me and just stare at me. I guess going overseas would be better, but I don't have that time. Besides, imagining their lights from centuries ago makes my trouble seem so small.
Centuries? In real life, it's probably only been 3 days since I met him. Probably shorter than a star's twinkle. Suddenly, his hand squeezed mine. Oh, I wish we could see that in the picture. His hand is a little cold. I was surprised, but I felt myself feeling more relieved than anything. He's not shaking now. Good. I felt as if he was making sure I was still sitting beside him. So, just a little, I touched Rei's fingers with mine. Then he held my hand stronger. Oh, I wish I was doing this. He felt it. We were both signaling to one another. We were there for each other. Kind of like the star's light. He looks all smug sitting there in the planetarium. Ever since we left the planetarium, Rei's been quiet. But it's not so bad. What, you wanted him to shut up? Usually I'd be panicking, trying to fill the silence, but this felt comfortable.
Are you thirsty?
Oh, come to think of it. Ah, cafe this time.
Get whatever you want.
Thank you. May I take your order?
I need a little more time.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Hey, don't you think that's Rei Aijou? But then who's that girl? I feel like eyes are on me.
Don't worry. Most people won't notice.
Really? But if people found out it was him, they'd go crazy.
Anyway, did you decide on what to get?
Oh, yes. Just some tea. Even after we put our order in, Rei barely talked. Weird. It feels okay like this. He didn't have the same sense of urgency as he did in World V. Thank you for waiting. Awesome tea and Fraser cake.
That's not for me.
Sorry. I didn't remember ordering this cake. This is...
You eat so enthusiastically. I wanted to see that expression again.
Oh, that's cute. Huh?
You don't need to eat everything.
He said it with such a smile.
What do you want to do?
I'll eat it, but...
But what?
It's hard to eat being stared at.
What's the matter?
Eat with me. Nothing. I'll dig right in. Oh, this is really delicious. Hey, Rei.
Don't worry about me.
How can I not?
Just eat. It's good, right?
He said it in a teasing way, and I found myself grabbing another big bite and putting it in my mouth. It's so good.
I'm glad to hear that.
He looks like he's having so much fun. I'm embarrassed, but happy he's smiling. I'm kind of glad I'm a pig. Oh, I'm a happy little piggy. Hey, this cake is so good.
Right? I read about it in a magazine.
The table next to us is so lively. Hey, you want a bite?
Hey, stop, you're embarrassing me.
Aw, why not? We're on a date. Date? Lucky. I'm alone on a day off. No, you're not. Wait. I'm at a nice cafe. I'm with a guy I'm interested in.
You're getting too excited. You better not use up all your energy and fall asleep at the planetarium.
No way. I would never. Planetarium?
What?
Nothing. I spoke too fast. Maybe it's kind of like a date? I'm sure Rei didn't mean it that way. What should I do? Does it count or not? Thinking about it is embarrassing me. I gotta act normal.
Date.
Huh? Hey, did you do that on purpose?
Your reaction was too good.
That's because, you know, you don't have to laugh that much.
Yeah, it's been a while since I laughed this hard.
Suddenly, his expression fell dark. Oh, come on, don't 180 on me like that. Rei? It was as if he regretted smiling.
When you're done, I'll drop you off. Sorry for taking you around.
Don't feel bad about it. Why is he saying that? I was having so much fun. I wanted to say it, but I couldn't. His face looked so solemn. Why? I wanted to know. But I'm afraid that if I ask him, he's just going to turn his back on me. Don't be afraid. He needs your love. He needs your concern. Is he going to tell me to get on the train? Or maybe we'll go on his bike. He can't leave you alone. He doesn't know when you're going to pass out. I still want to be with him. But I couldn't get myself to say it. Come to think of it, I wonder when I'm going to be sent back to World V. Exactly, it could be any moment. If only I could be with him longer.
Then go back to the real world, Puyo.
Huh? What do you mean, go back?
You'll be in this room for a while, Puyo. Why don't you go spend this time talking to him, Puyo?
I've been here for quite some time now, but I wonder how much longer it'll be. I don't want to go back yet. I want to be with him as long as possible. Rei hasn't spoken for a while. I wonder what's on his mind right now. I want to know, but I don't know what I can say into such silence. Earlier, it didn't bother me at all. The warmth of our entwined hands made me feel like we understood one another. I wonder why he feels so distant now. He was right there if I reached out, but I couldn't tell him my thoughts. Huh? Rei? Where is he? He disappeared. Rei, where'd you go? I couldn't see him anywhere. Did we get separated? Or... I got scared and I felt my blood drain. This isn't Arcadia, so I won't die if we're away, but I'm scared. I wanted to scream his name, but I stopped myself. No, if I call out to him now, I'll just cause him trouble. Even if he did notice my voice, he wouldn't respond. Pain struck thinking of that. I must be a bother being next to him. I can't blame him if he leaves me.
Hey.
Ah!
Where'd you go? Stop scaring me.
He felt the same way. He was looking for me?
I can't tell if you're sharp or spacey. You're hard to read.
You're trying too hard then, because I am totally an open book. But we're gonna have to stop there because... time. Oh, this has been so lovely. We got to spend so much time with him, and so much in the real world. I guess it's just, because he's such an elite player, so he gets so much time. I bet if Astrom wanted to, he could probably, spend a lot of time in the real world too. But Astrom's not as interested in the real world as Rei would be. I don't know, actually Rei kind of seems distant about things, so he probably isn't really that interested in the real world either, but he has obligations. He seems to have a sense of obligation to the real world, I think. I don't know, I wonder if his route's gonna be as short as Zane's or not, because I know Hiroya's route is way, way long, judging by Rob's videos on him. So, I don't know, curious about how everybody else's is gonna be in length. Is Rei gonna have to come rescue us from the castle, basically? Come save me from my room in the Ark, Rei. Be my knight in shining armor. Well, anyway, hope to see you in that next episode or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.